Hello guys, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of Software Inc. and Zhat Co, and we are once again continuing where we last left off, and we are slowly starting to develop our first sports game, Zhatelier. Okay, so our research is still going forward a bit slow, but it's at least going forward. And we fixed almost 900 stuff for our operating system. I mean, that's both good and bad news. Spiky word, Cross the Engine. Yeah, Cross the Engine is almost at 90,000 copies sold. Or active users. Copies sold is probably a bit higher even. But yeah, we should be the most popular game engine there is. And that is excellent news. I mean, how many copies do we have left? We got quite a bit now, since we did print more. And we still got 28,000 copies of our operating system, so we're not gonna run out of those either. Oh, right, we should probably start designing that as well. It shouldn't take too long. And then we can have the secondary team both do some support stuff. Actually, let's assign the support team here and the secondary on Cross the Engine. At least for now. But yeah, I have a feeling that we might be going over 100,000 active users for Cross the Engine pretty soon. On the other hand, let's have a look at the details of Cross the Engine. Yeah, it has plenty of operating systems. That is probably one of the reasons why it is so popular. Right, and if we check our operating system itself, it's used in... Oh! The Fastness Sculpt 4 is actually using our operating system. I mean, I suppose there's more than just... Yeah, there's two operating systems that it is using. That's interesting. Okay, Spikeware has 700 issues fixed. Oh my, that is also quite a bit for Office software. But yeah, I think we are doing pretty fine right now. Especially since we upgraded our marketing, or doubled our marketing capacity pretty much. Okay, I'm assuming that someone is the designer indeed. By the way, how's the design going? Mediocre right now. After we finish that design, I'm gonna let the design team work on the research once again. Right, so how much does this, it's... Okay, we're gonna go for 15 units of code and maybe 5 units of art. And, well, we are getting that somewhat quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, it's good quality now. I mean, July 81 already. I don't think that research has been done anywhere yet. At least I hope. Hold on, there's no... Okay, there's nothing... No one has done the research, I think. Quite yet. I mean, we are about 30 to 40% done on that, so that is definitely a good thing. Okay, alright, half of our support team is on vacation right now. That is the reason why our support is a bit lagging behind. But at least the design for ATM calculator is coming along pretty nicely. And it's not a very big project anyway, 11 units of code. And not any art at all, actually. Okay, it is widespread marketing on both our earlier releases, and we've actually gained more active users for our operating system. Still are gaining. That is interesting, definitely. Oh, right, let's develop that. Unassign the design team. We could place the secondary team working on that. Oh, and we do need to market it. Press release. I guess marketing. You know what? Yeah, sure, marketing 2 can say. Actually, no, let's assign the marketing 1 on that. There's certainly a lot of stuff going on. Okay, Spikebird has 300 active users, not very much, unfortunately. Across the engine, it actually has more than 100,000 active users. Let's have a look at how much does the second have. It's still at 86,000, so it's not too bad. And that is 54,000. It's unavoidable, whereas we are only prominent. Because we don't have good enough or as big marketing department as some of the people. But active fans, 47,000, that is huge. And we might be... We've gained some recognition in game engines now. That is definitely good. Okay, so... We're still getting more active users for Cross the Engine too. That's definitely nice. Let's have a review of our hockey game. It's probably not all that great yet, but it should be getting better. Okay, I think that is good enough. Okay. Audio art is a bit lacking, and code for algorithms and systems is definitely lacking as well. But we are at $40 million. That's certainly a nice number. Unfortunately, our support seems to be not keeping up, of course, because half of them are still on vacation. And 14 employees are on vacation this time, so... Oh, 17 employees for this month, so... We're gonna... Yeah, our support might be having a bad time now. For a while at least. But yeah, 108,000 active users for our game engine. That's huge. Okay, that is actually gaining on us a little bit, because they got better marketing, I suppose. But I believe they got the same things as we do. Okay, 41 million. By the way, how many copies do we have left? Okay, we still got 50,000 copies on stock of Cross the Engine 2. And 20,000 of our operating system, and 29,000 of our audio tool. So I don't think we need to print more of those right now. Of course, we could probably take another print job deal. Something else than time trip, because the time trip... Okay, that's 37,000, we could easily do that. Right, so how much was that required? About 15 and 5. If we're gonna do a bit extra, that is. It might not be a great game, to be honest, but it's gonna be the first of many. So I'm not too worried about that. There's certainly a lot of support stuff that needs to be done. Especially on Spiky Bird, for some reason. Well, also for our operating system. I mean, that they are at least somewhat keeping on track. We've actually gained... Yeah, we're certainly gaining more traction with our operating system now that there's a lot more software that uses it. I mean, good operating system is still bad if there's not enough tools to use with it. Okay, the marketing team is certainly doing okay. Although Kazoo Medley and Krusty Engine are both still only prominent. Although Krusty Engine... Oh god. 112,000. Actually, almost 113,000 now. Okay, a few more days and our people should be back from the vacations. For the most part. Which means that our support should be able to catch up again. With 48,000 fans, I'm pretty happy with that, and we're still making a steady 1 to 2 million profit per month. So I'm pretty happy with that. By the way, how are our servers doing? The load is still going down. Interesting. And technically we could take more hosting jobs. I mean, they pay relatively well. Well, it could be better, of course. Okay, that press release is pretty much ready, so I'm gonna pause that. Hopefully we can get our marketing of our operating system to unavoidable. I mean, quite frankly, if we have a look at all software and clear that and... Hold on, where's the operating system? There it is. Active users... Yeah, we've gone a lot down, unfortunately. And there's some new operating systems, and of course it's the fact that I really need to upgrade my marketing team, I suppose. I mean, quite frankly, there's still plenty of room here. You know what, let's do that. Okay, let's, first of all, let's make a corridor here. And combine these. Then let's make a room over here. Is that gonna be enough? Okay, how long is that? That's 10. Let's go for something like that is probably good enough. Then apply style, basic. I'm gonna go with the basic style. I'm not gonna bother too much, but having white floors everywhere is a bit dull in my opinion. Okay, so let's put a door there. What else do we need here? Not too much actually. So let's start with that over there, and we can start placing down some of these. Oh damn it! They are wrong direction. There's 3, and if we put this way, there's another 3, so there's 6. And if I put 2 more there, it's 8 people for our marketing team. Or third marketing team. There should be plenty. Something like that, and then cubicle walls here, and there we go. Then, if we put a computer here, yeah, it's gonna point to the wrong direction, so move and rotate it a little bit, and there we go. That should fix it. And now, the computers. There, 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 Oh right, I didn't put cubicle walls here, but I'm gonna put them right over there. Then we're gonna need tables. Or not tables, chairs. There we go. Then a couple radiators, I think. And lamps. Ah, that's probably good enough. Right, then we're gonna need to make this more efficient workplace and a more enjoyable environment. So a couple paintings here and there. Then we did put the clock, didn't we? No, I don't think we did, but we did now. And maybe a plant there. And I guess we're gonna put table plants in this office. Just to keep the environment as good as possible. At least for the most part. And then since these will be marketers, they're gonna use phones next to their computers. There we go. And there you have it. I don't think we need more furniture there, but we do need another team. I'm gonna name it Flagship Marketing. So it's gonna be a large team. First of all, I'm gonna change your vacation to maybe around there. That should be good. And then we're gonna need a lead for it. If we up that a little bit, begin looking. And hold on, Flagship Marketing, there you are. That is very high skill in terms of lead. Also, you know something about art. Yeah, let's take Nicholas here to be the lead of marketing. And then we're gonna need marketers. I'm gonna put a bit higher that, so it's probably more options to choose from. A bit higher salary, maybe 3,000. And begin looking. Flagship Marketing and okay, if we buy the skill, very bad, normal. Yeah, not very good. Okay, there is good. Oh, right, it's the opposite side. Okay, but yeah, there's one good. So we're gonna hire a pretty old person, but okay. At least the skill is pretty high here. And there's another good one, so I'm gonna hire her. So that's 3 out of 8. Let's look again. Okay, that is definitely. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's pretty skilled. And switch team to Flagship Marketing. And manage employees. These should be marketers, and you will be lead. Right, next we should probably make another meeting room upstairs, I think. So let's do that. Continue the corridor that way and combine these rooms. Or merge is the right word here. And we're gonna need a few more lamps on the corridor, I think. And next, make another meeting room. We could make another toilet actually here. So if we do that and apply style, basic. I mean, a quick. Oh, right, we need a door there. There we go. And we might need a radiator and the seat itself. There we go. And the meeting room. So let's take this. This might be okay. And apply style basic. Add a door there and... Right, actually. We could do something like this. So put that there and another one here. And then we need these tables here. This is gonna be a pretty sweet meeting room. In my opinion at least. Put the lights there, there, and maybe one over here. Also, I'm gonna put a coffee maker right around here. Actually, espresso machine, but anyway. And we can put something over there. A clock on that wall. Bookcase maybe around here. And maybe a plant over this direction as well, and we should actually probably put in a window. Let's put a couple of small windows. And I think we might be needing a radiator. I think we already have one radiator somewhere, but put another one. Then we're gonna need the chairs and just start piling them up here. Okay, so that is 10. That should be plenty for most things, and this is going to be a meeting room. Okay, so that should be fine. And tomorrow our flagship marketing shall take over across the engine. Yeah, I'm gonna put the flagship marketing there, and marketing 2 can take care of other stuff. And there's our flagship marketing team. I should increase the sales by quite a bit, I think. Okay, we can improve the budget to 15,000, I guess. And let's have a look. After a few days, they might be able to make unavoidable marketing. And that would be very useful for us in the future. But they're certainly very efficient marketing team now. And there they have a meeting, it seems. Oh wow. Oh wait, it's across the engine that we should be watching for. I mean, we should be trying to get at least widespread marketing there. And it's probably possible. Not very easy, but possible nonetheless. Operating system still has 33,000 active users. By the way, how is our game coming along here? It still needs a bit more art and all that, but I'm gonna do a quick review nonetheless. So we can get a proper idea how good we're doing right now. That's probably good enough. Okay, 6.5. Audio art is improving certainly, and algorithm and system code is improving, but it still needs to be better. Because we still need about half units of code. So there is that. Okay, is our support finally getting some of the work done? At least the whole team is working, for the most part. So it's a maybe. Alright, I didn't put any lights here. Okay, well, that'll be fine, I hope. Right, so it's the marketing on across the engine. It's still only prominent, unfortunately. But we have 7,000 active users on Kazoo Medley 2 and 117,000 on Cross the Engine 2. And 33,000 on our operating system, 200 on our spiky word, so that is not very much. But if we have a look at the active users on this side, we can see that only these 4 actually have any active users left. Which means that Rommel and Conqueror unfortunately doesn't have any users anymore. Or active users at least. Okay, so Oh, Kazumeli has also done 2.5 million profit. That is pretty good. And there's still 25,000 copies of it. Well, a bit less than 25,000 copies of it in stock. And there's 48,000 copies of Cross the Engine in stock. There's also only 17,000 copies of our operating system. So we might have to print more of those at some point. But we don't really need that quite yet. So our game is still coming along pretty nicely, and our calculator, let's do a quick review of that as well. I mean, it should be pretty good, and this seems to be ready, so I'm gonna pause that. For now, at least. Okay, it seems to be pretty much done. Ooh, okay, so it needs still a lot more work. Fair enough. Right, so... Okay, support is finally catching up with at least the operating system. I assume at least also needs a lot support, as well as Cross the Engine 2, now that I think of it. But we almost reached 120,000 active users for our game engine, so that is brilliant. In terms of operating systems, we are not very popular. And we have our users, and they are pretty loyal. Okay, game engines, we are still the most popular game engine there is, so that is definitely good. Our sports game is coming along nicely. It's gonna take quite a while still. Okay, support for... yeah, that's done. For now at least. So Spiky Word is certainly getting some of the support. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, Cross the Engine is now widespread marketing. That is excellent news. I wouldn't mind getting it to unavoidable marketing, but we've gone past 120,000 already, so that is certainly good news. The marketing for our operating system is still doing pretty strong, actually. I mean, we've once again lost a little bit active users because our operating system is somewhat old. But our projects here are underway, at least. Okay, so Marketing 2 is only working on Kazoo Medley. The original marketing is also working on Spiky Word 2 and Zhatelier. But it's, actually... let's have a look. Okay, if we do a sequel... yeah, there's nothing we could add right now, so I don't think we need to do it right now. I mean, 83 we can get 3D rendering, it seems, and that would be pretty useful. It would take a long while to do, but it's certainly something we can do later on. But I think we're gonna try to go on with just the operating system, try to market it proper so it might get some sales. Okay, we are 44 million, that is certainly a nice number, but I'm still aiming for the 100 million at least. Some people are sick, as is tradition. Okay, so the marketing is indeed widespread, and we got 49,000 fans. I'm assuming most of them are for Cross the Engine 2, which is certainly a very successful product. I can't deny that. Okay, I think we've managed to gain some more distance between us and the second in the list. Yeah, they are losing users and we are gaining users. So that is excellent news for us. I mean, they've made quite a bit of profit out of the thing as well. Oh, by the way, how much do we have copies in stock? Okay, we still got 35,000. So we don't need to worry about that too much, but only 13,000 of our operating system. We might have to print a little bit more of those. Eventually. Okay, so the hockey game we are working on is pretty close to be, well, not completed, but the alpha is in pretty good shape. I mean, we could probably do another review. Actually, I don't think we need to skip the time, because this is not gonna take too long. 400 is 8.7. Okay. So it's gonna be excellent game. I'm assuming it's gonna sell a lot. Well, I'm still gonna go for 15 units of code and 5 units of art. So I'm not gonna change that anytime soon. And the research is about 50% done. So that's certainly good news. And yeah, the marketing teams, they could do more. Oh yeah, our operating system is now unavoidable, so it should improve the sales a little bit. And if we can get our across the engine to be unavoidable as well, that's gonna be brilliant news for our company. I mean, considering that we started with did we start with $100 or something like that? That's something very minuscule, and we had to take a loan at first to even build our office here. So there is that. Okay, so is our support team doing their job fine? There's still a lot in spiky work that needs to be done, but they are certainly doing something. We are almost at, well, not quite almost, but yeah, 49,000 fans, and if we can get past 50,000 fans, that's probably a nice milestone. However, that's gonna have to wait until next episode, because we have once again run out of time. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out my Patreon and Discord links down below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, and bye bye.